Lisa. Come on to the StreamYard. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Now, I just ended that one. Hey, 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 hey. We are back for another one. Uh, okay, Stewart family. Now, this just in case I don't get a chance to come live tonight. More than likely I will, because I got a lot of supporters that's used to me coming on at 11 as well. Those of you that missed this one can definitely make the later one tonight when I get off from work. But it's good to see you, Stewart family. How have you been? Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me get my oatmeal, and I'll be right back. I'm not going nowhere. Just hold tight. Hold the fort down. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. I'm almost finished, y'all. Let me put my butter and my sugar and my oatmeal, and I'll be right back with you. Ooh, boy. Okay. Come on now. Gotta go grocery shopping too. Okay, get my sugar. Almost done, y'all. Oh, Lord. All that sugar went in my... Oh, no. Way too much sugar. Oh, that was bad. Had me bouncing off the walls. Dang. Y'all should see this. Dang. Hold on, y'all. If y'all seen all this sugar I just put in my oatmeal, y'all would trip out. It just dumped over in there. I know I should have used my little cup thingy to get the sugar out. I was lazy. Ooh, that. Hopefully, let me see. Oh my God, I still got a lot of sugar in there. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Dang. Okay. Dang, y'all. That's what I get for rushing. Okay. All right. Oh. Dang. Okay, I'm back. Boy. Hey, Margaret. Whew.
Hey,
I just put
Grand Rising, everybody.
Oh my God. Lord Jesus, I hope I poured some of it out. Yeah, boy, Margaret. I was just saying when I seen that when I put that last the other day about them those messages or whatever, and somebody had sent it to me, and I wasn't quite understanding. Was it something? Hey, boss lady. Oh, I'm good. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't quite understanding. Was that some false stuff or what? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So come to find out, everybody done posted it now. So I don't know.
I came up here. I just sent you some messages in your Instagram inbox
Okay.
from the person that sends me the video clips of what's going on the other side or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I I I don't know. I need about 15 minutes on your panel.
Okay. Go for it.
First off, let me say this. Everybody heard me say I'm not a big fan of CJ's like I once was,
Mm-hmm.
but it has nothing to do with the pedo charges. Because I, for one, am firm in believing that he innocent.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason, and they asked me, why you always defending him if you're not a fan of his? Me defending him has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I am not a fan no longer. It has the fact to do with right is right and wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. I don't, me and CJ, we come from, the same background. You can say, my mother was you,
Right. Right.
literally,
You've been
and probably worse than you. I'm not gonna bullshit.
through
We got taken. I never said this, but we got taken. We got taken and put in foster care as kids.
mm-hmm.
But I don't hold that against my mother no longer. Now, when I had to leave my house
You there, Margaret?
Oh, we lost you, Margaret.
maybe my youngest two were 9 and 11, and they ran away from the foster care and came to live with me. I was 17, had my own home, doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
They ran away because one of the foster care mothers was trying to touch my little sister. My little brother beat them up, and they had to go. You know, and they came to my house. They ran away, came to my house. I went talked to the foster care mother. I I don't know if you can really say talk to her, but I said a few words to her
Mm-hmm.
basically, and she never reported them. She didn't report them gone from foster care to like five. I think it was like maybe 5 months after.
Oh wow.
And so DCFS, they came to my home, they did their thing or whatever, and I ended up with custody of both my younger siblings
Mm-hmm.
at 17.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at 17, though, I was responsible. I was in school, I was working at
Right.
Taco Bell, I was, I had my thing going or whatever, hustling, doing whatever. And my mother, she was in the streets or whatever and still doing her.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing with CJ is that I don't understand how he can forgive everybody else,
Hmm.
but don't forgive his mother. That's the thing that I hope. That's my number one reason. It ain't because I don't, like I said, I think I told you before. Hey, shit,
You
CJ
have.
helped me raise my grandkids or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I remember my grandson being 4 or 5 years old. Ma, want to watch CJ? Want to watch CJ? Little shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, why you defending him? Why you defending him? You ain't no fan of his and this, that, and the third. I'm like, it ain't got nothing. Me defending him has nothing to do with the fact me not being a fan of his has nothing to do with the pedo charges.
Right.
I don't believe this girl. Period. I don't believe her. I don't believe her daughter. She don't even believe it because she the reason why come 99% of YouTube don't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's her fault that nobody believes her because of her actions afterward.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
don't sit up here and tell me, oh, I'll forgive you if you apologize for making fun of me and my family or whatever. No, nigga, ain't no forgiveness. If
Hmm.
you pedo my kid,
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
want to run your ass over with a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you mean? But I said all that to say this. It's a proven fact that the girl didn't lie. Not even the state of Nevada believer. Because if you believe somebody, if they believe that CJ was lying in his statements
Be
again,
locked
he probably wouldn't be locked up just yet. It would have been an ongoing investigation, and the case would not have been closed.
up. Mm-hmm.
Period. The case was closed because they didn't believe the allegation.
Mm.
And you can't, and I don't hurt, and I don't, harbor no hard feelings against nobody for having their own opinions. If you believe it, you believe it, but just don't be sitting up here trying to harass me and shit in my inbox because my opinion is that he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just my opinion. It just so happens to be the state of Nevada's opinion too.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, the DEA would have took it over just because the court. I mean, just because the feds, I mean, the police dropped it, don't mean that the DEA wouldn't have picked it up, and they
Oh,
would have picked it up right away because they would have to in order to spend to make sure they have a strong case.
case. Right.
And she's sitting up here, she putting the truth out there inadvertently, not even knowing it. You can go through all her videos.
Mm-hmm.
No real mother is going to sit up here and talk about some well, he just talk too much and he do this online and he do that online. Not one time did you mention what he supposedly did to your child.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, she the one that got folks thinking that believing that CJ didn't do it. Period.
Lord.
Then you got her grown ass daughter sitting up here. You then sit up here and got this girl
Oh, wait.
situated to the point where she has to keep defending herself. She has to keep saying he did it, he did it, he
Yeah,
did it, so that
you know how bad
she
that
doesn't look like a liar.
right. Now you started this shit and you gotta stick it out
Yeah.
all the way to the end, even though it's a lie.
And I don't care. I believe them text messages.
I do too, Margaret. I really do too. Yeah.
And if you can recall not too long ago, I said that. I was like, she picked the wrong child. But then they gave us the reason why she picked the wrong child. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they went, you would have expected it from Nation, when she started off with Nation first.
Yeah.
But Nation wasn't able to carry the load or carry the trajectory or the acting. Not that the oldest did any better.
Dalia can't act either.
Right.
You can tell that this is eating at her, It's
Yeah, that's why
very
come she keep
obvious.
on having to get up there and say certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she trying to keep her so she don't get embarrassed, basically.
Yeah, but things are starting to come out and she has to live with this, right? So she's definitely not doing a good acting job.
Mhm.
So, guys, do you? Excuse me. Hold on. Um, Jermaine had just sent me something from Ice Cream Blogs and said something about CJ on 32's paid royalty or something to do that. I
What? I don't
Allegedly,
believe
don't see
that.
it. I don't think that's true.
and that's just what I was saying. I can't say that I can believe that.
I
I
don't.
can't
I
believe
don't.
that. I'm
That was
sorry. I can't
clickbait.
believe
I
that.
don't believe it either. I think that CJ,
I
like I
think
said,
she went to him and
CJ and
tried to put it
32s
out.
was into it, and that whole man thing, and Shit, he got he got something against. They do something with CJ that'll make CJ look bad to 32s, and 32s used it.
Well,
That's
I
how I
think
went.
they
It ain't.
showed him something and he just,
Yeah,
put it out
he
there.
just used it. He
Yeah.
used it to try for his best of ability to, out to
But
fucking
how do we
get
know because
CJ.
he's a father? How do we know that he didn't believe in himself? You know what I mean? We don't know how what he
We
was
don't. We
thinking.
don't know. You
We
know what I
don't
mean?
know what he was thinking,
Mm-mm.
right? So I'm not going to
He
sit
could
here
have.
and accuse the
Because
man.
nobody's gonna think that somebody's gonna lie like that. That's
Yeah.
how they
Right.
lie. You know what I mean?
Especially, royalty on CJ. You
Right.
wouldn't nobody would have expected that.
Not in a million years. Boss lady said, "Oh well, she about to go down. They better hope nobody show this to the other authorities, and they pick it up, and she and Jalea go to jail." Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. And boss lady, I'm with you on that. I know he used it to be spiteful. They was warned. They was ordering backwards and forwards. Shit, okay. And you know how we get, especially us, we gonna use anything that we could get to throw at your ass. And we gonna say some of the most wickedest and powerfulest shit
Yeah,
ever.
we get downright ugly when we want to, when we feel.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't care what nobody say. I think 32s now realize that this shit was so far fetched and maybe I shouldn't have did that shit.
Yeah. So he's been pretty quiet about it, right?
Hmm.
Damn.
Because when it's all said and done, 32s is street. And when you got other street niggas looking at you and saying, oh,
Yeah.
that was some lame shit, that was a lame move,
Yeah. That was.
you don't want that.
You shouldn't even got involved in that, man. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
that's not your fight right there. Wow. I just, I don't know when this mess gonna end, if it ever ends. Like I said, CJ on 32's paid royalty.
No, he
You
didn't.
don't know that for
No, he
sure,
didn't.
G.
No, he didn't.
That's some clickbait.
Alleged.
Tell her to show us the receipts.
Yeah, we definitely have to see those receipts.
That's clickbait.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here smashing.
Then run off of YouTube after saying it
That's because he realized he
that he messed up.
fucked up. That was
Hmm.
something he did in the moment. And you know how we get shit, we snap in the moment. When you
Of
in the moment
course.
and the motherfucker on your back, okay, yeah, nigga, take this, bam.
Right. And shit. Oh boy.
Whew.
Sometimes we move before we think. That's all. That's all. I don't believe that. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh.
okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I got
Grand rising, twin, grand rising.
grand rising to you too. Grand rising to everybody in the chat. B Dubs, where you been, baby boy?
First lady said, but you street smart and didn't think first.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how that happened.
some of us do that. We can be just as street as fuck. But shit, heat of the moment.
I want to ask a question to you, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Cause somebody sent me something. I keep telling you, I stopped sending me stuff because I don't care what no.
Oh Lord, some with me.
Okay. No, no.
Oh.
I'm just gonna ask you a question because somebody sent me something
Mm-hmm.
and I want to prove a point about something.
Okay.
My grandkids, what are they? Are they girls or boys?
Huh?
Boys, right?
Girls
You
or
got
boys?
boys,
You
Do
got
I have
boys.
granddaughters or do I have
You
grandsons?
got grandson.
grandsons.
Okay. Well, I was sent a message that the reason why I talk bad, hey Stewart family, bad about them is because I got ugly granddaughters. But to mind y'all, I have two grandsons that look way better than the whole clique.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say that too,
my grand
so evil, because
my
I sure got
grandson
the
has.
messages. I put them in Michelle's
Yeah,
inbox
put
in
the
her Instagram. I sure got the messages. I'm like, girl, if you don't get the fuck on, my grandkid, baby, and my
I remember this
granddaughters
name.
are
I
the
remember
baddest
this
little
name.
things walking
I'm
around St. Louis.
I'm
Get the
I'm
fuck
I'm
on.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Okay, Stuart Fan.
My grandson will walk in a room and your kids won't even get looked at ever in life again.
I heard that.
His piercing blue eyes with his hair that hits to his motherfucking kneecaps,
Right, right.
and it's real,
It's real.
real nigga.
How would they know? They ain't even seen your grandbabies.
Not because they said they were girls. They
Mm-mm.
said
Where they get that from?
I had ugly granddaughters. Nigga, that's where you
Mm-hmm.
fucked up in the first place because I ain't even got a granddaughter.
And mine is posted all over my Instagram, and they be hawking my
I want
Instagram, so
one.
they already know, baby. My granddaughters ain't no motherfucking joke.
Look, Huddle. I
I'm
want a
talking bad.
granddaughter.
Coke
Look,
bottle built, all that. Pretty faces, pretty waists, all of that. And granny teeth
Michelle
them
knows
fresh,
I
baby.
want a granddaughter because I want a granddaughter to do some hair, put on little pretty dresses. I just got grandsons, y'all. So
They
grandson.
already, they ain't saying them so I can show them because I show they all on my fucking Instagram. What are you talking about?
talking
They
about
seen
talking
man.
about
That
this
just goes
old
to show how delusional they really are.
look look talking about the old women ain't got no cute grandkids and so evil she ain't got no cute. I ain't even got a granddaughter.
I watch YouTube the moment I get out of bed. Baby, I
I
got
ain't even got a
too
granddaughter.
much
I'm girl.
going on.
Y'all should have just listened to the little
Well,
boy.
needed if you from St. Louis, I guarantee you probably know my granddaughters because baby, they know. and
Amen.
and and they all that and a bag of chips
And then
and granny makes sure.
twig. They upset because we said we'll put that money up for that fight. They
They
upset
can
talking
go
about
to hell.
putting money up for kids to fight. No, I'm just saying it because I can say it because I got it to do that. And y'all all over there laughing, talking about what old girl gonna do to Kamari, and the grandma said it too. But mind you, if this grandmother was to back her granddaughter, okay, y'all clocked it like Michelle is weird because she's over here helping promote her son by putting the royalty versus Nike paperwork up. She was weird for doing that, but it was okay for Tacky to tell her granddaughter to fight her
That,
granddaughter. So
that,
how is that?
Well, what about the T pages and everybody? What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's only
Okay,
you. It's only
just
you.
because it's me.
But then I seen somebody send me the message where they tagged you and said that if you keep talking, they gonna have so and so.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Nigga, I done rolled past that motherfucking house 50 times. Keep playing with me. She ain't gotta do nothing. Y'all gonna get somebody fucked up over y'all. So stop playing with her. I'm telling y'all now, stop playing with Michelle. Stop. Before y'all get somebody hurt. That's all I gotta say. Y'all
they
not
just
in the city. Y'all not in this motherfucker with us. So y'all better y'all save it. So
Mm.
just leave that conversation alone. Cause I done told y'all I'm not playing about her.
they just talking.
And they better keep talking and just better keep it quiet. Cause this is we in a whole city, nigga. And we don't play. Exactly.
I just find it wild how it's okay for them to talk about a situation, but
Yeah.
her own blood grandmother and his own biological mother gets backlash for talking about certain situations.
Facts,
It's
Lisa.
wild to me.
I
I was thinking the same thing. Like it's okay for them to do it, but when the
Everybody
mother
else,
speaks
not
on
just
it,
them.
it's a
Everybody
problem.
else. Do you know how many
Yeah.
content creators are speaking on this type of stuff on this subject? Everybody damn near is talking
Mhm.
about this. But every time I happen to speak on something
Right.
or let my people on the panel speak on it, it's a problem.
And
Hmm.
for some strange reason, I don't know why come they be thinking they say cross up here on this panel.
Huh? Oh, I seen
It's
that.
in the messages. It's in the message.
I seen that.
Talking about some me so evil and you be sitting up here dogging and dragging royalty and I'm like, what the fuck? Cross ain't never been on a panel when I've been on a panel. What
Who?
the fuck is you talking about?
Who's on the panel?
Me, you, and Cross.
Cross. Who?
Yeah.
Look, I was gonna say who is Cross. Now,
That's how delusional they are. I'm
I'll get
telling you,
it.
that's how delusional they really are. They are
well,
just trying to drag
no,
someone down with
well,
them. I
I,
think they
I have,
know they going to jail. I
I,
hope so. And we'll need a journey.
Oh boy.
you can speak. That's your son and granddaughter, huh?
And I know they tried to
No,
they tried to strike my channel the other night and it got removed or whatever. The strike got removed.
I'm
I say,
tired.
here we go again. Here we go again.
I'm tired of it.
Always something with y'all.
Always.
Always something.
And I don't go over there, so I don't know what they're
Okay.
saying unless y'all let me know. And that's a fact.
And that's why I'm saying stop sending me stuff in my inbox because y'all just work me up where I want
And
to.
you're not
Me
and
too. Me too. I blocked her
you're not
today. Like,
talking
bitch,
trash
gone.
anyways. You're speaking facts and how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with
my
that.
biggest thing right there. All of these are opinions.
Oh,
Even
that's all.
theirs, they are motherfucking opinions, and y'all feel like y'all got the right to flex y'all
Oh, it's
First
okay
Amendment,
for
and we
us.
don't.
If it's okay for them, it's okay for us. I'm talking about
I'm just
Michelle.
saying.
These are her children, you
Mhm.
know? Kamari's her she's her
As bad
grandma.
as they don't want that to be, I'm the grandmother of the twins as well, and
Uh-huh.
the rest of my grandchildren. Okay, then
Hmm.
nobody can take that away from me.
That-
No,
I'm calling my partner in crime right now.
But it's okay for Tanya to tell Nation to go and fight Kamari.
I would never
What kind of grandmother does
tell
that?
Kamari, yeah, go beat her ass. I would never say that.
That's
See,
we don't.
And FYI, Nation did say in that thing that's up, I forgot who put it up, where she was dancing on the boy in the bathroom or wherever they
and her
was.
mama recorded
She
it.
did say she did say in the comments when somebody asked her where royalty at now, she said, "Oh, she the one with the camera. Go look at the comments."
Oh,
Yep,
wow.
yep, yep. Yes, she did.
Wow. That's ooh, wee.
Here come my partner in crime. Okay,
That's
I think
crazy
if
at its best.
twin, I think if me, you, and Cam ever got together, it'd be Helen Williams.
Girl.
Boss lady say, F it, I would.
Hold on, boss lady. I was just going to say, Michelle don't have to say it. I'll say it
You
for her.
know what? I'm now if she pull it up on her or whatever, of course, by all means, she gotta do what she gotta do. You know what I mean? Because she got to protect
And then
herself.
they talking about some
Defending yourself is
Kamari
completely
was
different than
dancing on the boy
promoting fighting.
again. Even CJ said there was a girl behind Kamari.
Yeah,
And she was at a party
yeah.
with, older teenagers. And of course, that's how teenagers be. Just like you ain't heard me say nothing about the fact that Jalea was twerking on camera because that's what teenage girls, that's what they do now. That's what's trending. That's the style. That's what they do. So,
This
yeah, of course.
this stuff
Twin.
has been going on for so long. But even when we were growing up, only
Miranda,
difference is we didn't have social
Um,
media
Right. It
to
wasn't
promote
no
what we
cameras.
could. You know
what
what I
up,
mean?
Cam?
This been
Bam.
going on forever. So come
Let,
again with that shit.
let me
Now,
say,
12 and 13, my daddy probably would have put his foot so far up my ass, I wouldn't
Okay.
be able to shift
If
the
okay,
yet at
they
the
okay,
same
found
time.
out, Margaret, if they found out,
But,
you know what I mean?
okay. Well, let
but
me
if
say
we
this.
with
Let me
our
say this.
cousins, she was with her cousins. She was with her older cousins. It's okay to be, you do that shit when you around, especially, well, I can only speak for myself, but I only had older cousins, and I'm sitting up here, I'm like, when you around, when you go to a party with your older cousins, you do that little
Yes,
shit.
yes, yes. But hold on, let me say this, y'all, because everything is getting overshadowed, and they talking about dancing on a boy and doing this. What about when a 12-year-old girl and her 16-year-old sister were sitting there on live
Right.
watching a
The
boy
turbulence
smack his dick
thing.
on his leg doing the turbulence? What? That's worse than dancing. They
Yeah,
were
I got
sitting there, and then you saw her, the little sister, cover her mouth like, "Oh my God, he's really slapping it." And then she asked him. She had to see him. She said, "Where's your other hand at?"
yeah, I
Mm.
remember
He
that.
put both hands up and slapped it on
And
his leg.
nobody spoke on that. On
Where
that
was the parent at then?
Probably behind the camera.
side.
Okay,
Shit.
Please.
because what in your right mind said that it was okay for two girls to sit there with a little boy doing that, and it was okay?
Right, boss lady. She all on top of the damn police car twerking. Fuck on. That just goes to show that they is getting no guidance. No one is guiding them at all.
But
Who?
no, he wasn't slapping his legs together, girl. You not with that. That was some meat.
Hmm.
That was
I
all
don't think
meat.
I don't think Nation would have reacted the way that she reacted if it didn't make it seem as though if
It
he
would.
was slapping his legs together. She
Okay,
wouldn't have had that response. Her reaction to that was not the response that you get to somebody slapping their knees together.
that's true.
And,
This person,
and a real man knows that when you put both hands up and you swing your body side by side and you hear a sound, they know that's their meat hitting their leg. Hey,
hey,
sunshine.
hey, Sunshine Mel. Thank you. This person in backstage with Lisa's name and that's not Lisa's picture. Please go away. No time for
Yeah.
shenanigans today. No
Y'all
time.
didn't even know Lisa was right here. Y'all tripping back here.
Yeah,
Lisa, somebody tried to pretend like they was you in the back, girl.
yeah, yeah.
Mel, what's up?
Oh boy.
Often imitated, but never duplicated.
I like that, Lisa. I like that. Ooh. Why
Boss
are they
lady.
saying a text message? Cameron said, why are they saying a text message is fake? Of course they're gonna say that because they didn't
Mhm.
want it to come out.
Hold on. Let me prove the point where the dummies are slow and crazy, okay? This is what tells you that they're real. Because if those were fake, why did J Dub post and you can't trust your exes?
Or
Ooh,
why did Royalty come out and apologize
hey, Atika.
for the
She
text
apologized?
messages? Why
What?
why did she do that?
Oh Lord.
See, y'all they're slow. Don't nobody say nothing about their exes like it. You can't trust your exes. Why
Ooh,
would you?
that's confirming right there.
Why? Your ex just proved that what you did.
Okay, TT. That's yeah, boy. Got to be more
And
careful.
everybody saw that. As soon as the messages came out, you posted, you can't trust your exes.
Wow. Hey, Katina.
They tell,
Thank
and
you.
just like I was telling that lady in that message that I sent to Michelle, they tell on themselves.
Yep. Yep.
They tell on themselves, and anybody that pays attention would know that they tell on themselves.
Hold on. They mama even said it in one of her videos. My children tell on themselves, so I know everything all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Nothing gets past her. Nothing.
So, girl, bye. Hey, Jermaine. How was
Hey,
Miami?
what's
How was
up?
Miami? How was Miami? How
How
was
was it? I
Miami?
know you had fun because you sent me the video of you on the boat, the yacht. Oh my goodness. I'm just, yeah, this just, who knew that we would be right here right now with this? You know what I mean? We thought this was just,
And again, if any C Diddy did it, the C Diddy should be Charlene.
that's
I
what
agree
CJ
with CJ.
Look, hold on. Her name is not C Diddy. Her name is Lylene.
Lilene.
That's right.
And her
Lylene,
mini me and her
Lylene.
mini me name and her mini me name Jalier.
They were sending Martin Lewis videos trying to get him on their side.
I seen that in the
And
hospital. When I
then
was in the hospital, I was looking at Martin Lewis
talking about Charlene
video.
too. Yeah, he cannot talk about one without the other now because he feels like shit. He don't know which one of these muffins is lying.
Right.
So he talking about both.
Oh, he knows. He knows Charlene put her up to lie.
Cam,
And
Cam, Cam.
if you're thinking about it, you got to think. Why wouldn't she? Like I said, they got a small
Uh-oh.
family, so it really is only them. And why is this bitch still on this
Well, what
topic?
was she talking about? Come on now. You
Man,
enlighten us.
come on now. Take your slow
Enlighten us.
ass on.
Enlighten us. What was she talking about then?
Come on, y'all. We got a new dance that's coming out, y'all. And it goes like this. Where I lean at? Where I lean at? Where I
Hey,
lean?
Bianca.
She
Uh,
was not talking about these messages. I know what she was talking about.
Not Diddy
You
Lean.
know what she was
Oh,
talking.
I
What
like
was she
that
talking about then? What was she talking about?
right. Enlighten us. That's what I
Please.
want to know.
I am one of those that loves to be educated.
Me too.
And hold on, y'all. It if he says who I think he agreed to say, that ain't her ex.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm waiting. Wait,
I'll wait.
wait a minute. Look, they don't lie like they do. Wait. They don't lie like they do. Wait. That's gonna be my new TikTok. We're gonna make that right there. Hashtag no dad.
If you can, if I need to see one piece of evidence to show that Charlene is not to convince me that Charlene did not lie.
They can't do it. In my Denzel voice,
Not
they can't
happening.
do it.
Okay, Ariana.
Mhm.
Hey, Ariana.
Mhm. Mm.
I don't get the point of even why would y'all keep on pushing this after every if I was them, I would get off the internet for a couple of days, even a couple of months, and chill out and let this shit die down. Cause y'all just digging a hole deeper for
It never
y'all.
died down. You know why?
After
Because
coming out with a lie like this, I would never
that's
show
not
my
going to
face
go
on the
away.
internet again.
No.
Right.
Not happening.
Me
No,
either, Lisa. But this is how they make their money, so they gotta show their face again. What I'm saying is
Well,
that
I would be
leave this
finding
shit
another way.
alone, let it get buried, and then come out different. Come out with different content. Come out with better, or should I say, come out with better content. Come out with what Jaleel's doing right now as far as like being in high school and getting ready to graduate and this, that, and the third, and how Nation is starting up with her doing and doing something else. You gotta change the projective
You can't
image.
be dealing with a full box of Smarties if you come up with a lie like this. Come on now.
right, boss lady. You did say it in December.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You
go
said
ahead
it,
and
sister.
chill out.
Ain't nobody
Bianca,
graduating, Bianca.
Bianca. I'm
Ain't
I'm being
nobody
I'm being
graduating.
I'm stating the hypothesis. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
Bianca,
being I'm just stating the hypothesis. That's all.
twin up here having a epic moment. She had a seizure when she said it.
And that's their problem. They should care about a daddy. And it's a shame that they've been poisoned in the brain to think that they don't need a proper male influence
Hashtag
because
no
the
daddy.
females in their lives is leading them astray.
Stray. They do not care about no daddy. Well, they need. You know what?
Look, hashtag no
They don't
daddy.
care about their daddy? Is that what you're saying? Come on now.
Yeah, that's all, because they ain't got one. Hashtag no daddy.
Who Martin
See,
Lewis also said those
I
children.
have one.
He probably did, and he is being improperly influenced too. But he ain't doing nothing but trying to, keep his ratings up and get some money, baby. Because anybody with good common sense know the fucking truth.
Go Cam, go Cam, go Cam. Go.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Michelle,
They
Huh?
sending videos to all the content creators, the Tea Room,
Dang.
they just sending out what they got, and CJ ain't.
And
So
CJ knocking them down.
yeah, and the reason why come they just putting it out.
and
They
right
putting it
front
out for the simple
streamers,
fact that you only
hashtag
got one
no
side
daddy.
perspective.
Come on
Everybody
now. It's very suspect. Yeah.
look, Fun Timer said hashtag no daddy.
Ooh.
No daddy.
Even Dion said in that choir with Jalea that Destiny React show, it's overly female dominance in the
In
household.
the household.
He said all they do is
They
DM.
need a male perspective. You see, when they had a male perspective, they was going to school on a regular, they
Right.
dress nice, they act like they had some form of intelligence, although Jalea never could count, nor could royalty, but yet they had, a different perspective.
Nor could
Now
mention.
Hey,
now they just got trashy ass Tanya and stupid ass Charlier in there, and they the only influences that they got.
Twin. We got a new name for her.
Lala.
Lolly,
It's,
lolly, lolly, lolly.
it's not tacky Tanya no more. It's traffic translator Tanya. She traffic. Come this way, kids. Traffic
Tanya
Tanya
is the prime example of a female that's been
in
fucked
the ring.
around by males all their lives.
You know that's why her wig looked like it looked, because she be in the rain. When it be raining, she out there telling the kids, "Come on across."
Why else would you
how you
be
doing today?
50 some odd years old and still be single?
How you
That's
50
just
some
like a
odd
50,
years?
just like you could say a 58-year-old man that's single. It's a reason why he 58 and single.
Mm-hmm.
She's 60. She's 60.
Oh, she
65.
older than me?
Yeah, I thought she was 60.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they were 60. Yeah, it's a stiff wig, okay? Because I I had to send the picture so everybody could see it. You do not go to a little football game, an indoor arena with your wig looking like, and you went to a funeral with that motherfucker that stiff
Oh no.
girl.
Boss lady.
I said 3 decade wig. She didn't boil it before she went. Y'all, she didn't boil it. She didn't straighten
If
it.
you are not a widow, you don't have no reason to be 50 some years, 60 some years old and single.
And directing traffic.
There's no logical reason.
Ain't no way in hell you out there directing
Did
traffic.
you say
Boy.
directed traffic?
Directing traffic.
I thought it was a crossing guard.
But that's directing kids and traffic. Yeah, she out
Girl,
there.
you crazy.
Thank you, Kamari, for letting me know what she does for a living, because you nigga, I'm gonna go dry. I want to ask this question. I want to ask it to everybody in the chat and everybody on the panel. How the fuck do you be what is it? A school traffic guard and none of your grandkids go to school? Who does that?
Oh God, I can't with you, so Abel. Stop it.
Who does that? She ain't even help telling her grandkids, stop, come on across the street.
Hold on, come on now. If if I raised the kid from basically birth to now, and all of a sudden he snatched from up under me, guess what? I'll
You
be
gonna
feeling
feel a certain
sad,
type
and
of way.
I'll be feeling sad in some type of way too. And it ain't that he wasn't crying for, he ain't have to cry for Kamari, because Kamari's never been taken out of his life.
Oh Miss G put up the crossing guard hand.
Right. Y'all put that up. Put the crossing guard hand up right now, y'all. I'm gonna need everybody in the
I
chat
gotta
to do
show
that.
that one.
I want you. Look, that's that song.
It's
Woo.
a job though, so you can't get. Let me.
Hold on, hold on. You
It's
know
a
why she's
job.
saying
It's a
stop?
job
She's
at the
saying
end of the
stop.
day.
They don't lie like we
But
do.
they
Stop.
say that Charlene got money. If Charlene and then they say Charlene got money and CJ got money, right? But they say
Well,
why you
who's
gotta work?
looking like that?
Why you got they say why Michelle gotta work and her son is a millionaire? Are
That's
you
what.
serious? Why
That's what.
Tanya gotta work if
Kamari
No,
Kamari
I
never
take care of
thought that was
myself.
her daddy. You got
royalty is a and
stuff.
as you supposed to, Michelle? You ain't supposed to
Hey, I
depend
ain't
on
mad
your
at that.
son's fucking money.
Shit, I can
Well,
see if I was
hold on,
couldn't
y'all.
work or something
Let
like
me
that.
let me say this. He said Kamari thought one of her uncles was her daddy. No, you're lying because why did the three kids think CJ was their daddy over Kamari? When Kamari came in town, they was like, "This is my daddy." No, that's why y'all were hashtag no daddy from when Kamari came. Hashtag no daddy.
Hmm.
The only ones that got a daddy is the twins. So they not hashtagging. They saying they over there standing with Kamari talking about we got a daddy, we got a daddy. Where y'all daddy at?
Oh,
Where y'all daddy at?
Come on, Tanya said what did Cam said once again? What did Tanya say about Kamari? She said that her dad. She said that Nisha should beat Kamari up, or in those words, somewhere along that line.
damn.
Wait.
So
They don't lie like
from
we do.
grandma to grandma, lady, you're an idiot.
Sure, and the fuck is you make grandmothers look real bad, real bad,
Damn.
Yeah,
really, really bad.
kids to fight. Crazy ass.
Damn. Damn.
Being called a grandma is a privilege, and you are ruining it for the ones that actually do their job as a grandparent. Shame on you.
Right, boss? Set it
And
up.
you right there. I'm thousands and thousands of miles away. And you right there telling your granddaughter to do that. I
If
would
you
never.
want to show solidarity with your granddaughter, you would try to teach her differently.
You should,
Seriously, you wouldn't
But
let
for all
her
you
mother.
people thinking, oh, what do you know? You're not a grandma. Yeah, I am. 6 times over. Thank you.
Shit, me too. I got a gang of them. I lost count.
well, let me say this, Michelle. Instead of trying to promote your granddaughter to fight, you should have been promoting her. Baby, you need to go to school. Your mama ain't got an
Facts,
education. You need to go to school. Y'all
facts.
don't need to be sitting around here skateboarding instead of being in school. Okay, y'all see
Shit.
me get up every morning and grab my stop sign and go to work. Follow me, because I will show y'all where the school is. Come on, let's
Wait
go.
a minute.
Let's
Oh,
go, because I can take you where the school is right now. Let's go. That's what you should have
y'all
been
doing
telling them.
too much.
That's
I
what
had I
you
gotta
should have
go
been
to
telling them.
work.
Follow me.
Shit, get your ass up and come on, let's go.
Okay.
Look, hold on. Yeah, y'all should have been singing that song. Come see, follow me to the school right now.
Y'all remember the boy, this is crazy.
A motherfucker
I
said,
can't see me being out there telling my grandkids go fight, but not go open up a book.
right, boss
Okay.
lady. Look, hold on. And another thing, it's just a sad thing. That,
Shit,
that,
you can see
that
my
you
grandkids.
instead
Girl,
of
mine either. And
following
I am
me,
one of them grandmothers, baby. I would tell you, my grandkids is not is. Hey, look, they bad as hell, but ain't now one of them not graduated high school or going to school. Ain't now one of them out here shaking their motherfucking asses like tramp. Ain't now one of them, so uneducated that they can't count past 100. Ain't
ooh,
now one of them.
hey,
Ain't
y'all,
now one of them no dropouts. Ain't now one of them no pass arounds. Ain't now one of them gonna get down like that at all.
well, let me
Now, again, they bad as hell. They fight every day.
let
They
me
whooping
tell
hoes
y'all.
ass all over Facebook. Yeah, they do that. But
Guess
yet
what?
at the same time, after they get through whooping them hoes ass, guess where they at? In the school behind a goddamn desk.
Okay.
But look, watch this. The supporters, they're getting ready to have her graduation this year. The supporters are going to print her off a internet certificate, and she's going to go to Party City before it closed down and get her a cap and gown. And she's going to stand in front of the computer and talk about how she just graduated from YouTube University. That's
Shit.
all. That's the only diploma she's getting.
I don't see that diploma coming. The
Yeah,
YouTube
they giving her that for lying. You lied to the internet, to YouTube, so she gonna graduate from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube University. Her diploma gonna have at the bottom YouTube University, class of
Damn.
2025. The first graduate.
Shit, they gonna flunk out of YouTube University
That's
in a
what I'm
minute.
saying,
You
Margaret.
already did.
Damn lies. With them damn lies. Come on now.
Cause she ain't getting no diploma nowhere else. It's gonna
Ooh,
be a
wait.
print off. Nobody's walking no
That's a
stage.
big fat F. That's a big fat F for failure.
And
Look,
that's gotta be sick for a parent. As a parent, it'd be sickening for me to know or even have the assumption that none of my kids will walk across the stage.
the twins will. Cause CJ
Well,
gonna have
yeah,
twins.
yeah, you know.
Class Dumb University.
Boss lady. That needs to be a T-shirt. That needs to be a T-shirt. Class Dumbhole University,
Oh man.
and put the clown face over there on a dumbass bitch on the side.
Couldn't fucking imagine. I couldn't fucking imagine. That'd just start, and I ain't gonna even lie, I disown all them motherfuckers. I would disown all of them. Y'all got enough strength to get out here and shake y'all ass and want to fight every damn thing up and down the motherfucking street, but don't got enough sense or nor intelligence to walk across the stage. Oh no. Oh
Okay,
no. We're
she
not
can't
having
wait
that.
to turn 18 so nobody can tell her nothing else about no school. Nobody
Mm,
can say nothing else to her about no school. Her mama already said she's not going to college. You ain't even got to save that money for college. See, but your dumb ass should have saved it, and it would have been an account when you got kicked out of that house. You would at least had that motherfucking $15,000.
Bianca, she can't read nor count.
what
None
happened?
of them can read nor count. If
Wait,
you go back to the video where, see, the last video where CJ gave them 13,000, remember he had Jalea standing up there at that table and she couldn't even
we
count?
couldn't count that
Yeah,
money.
and
Right.
then you go back because Kamari just posted it of Nation sitting there on her birthday. He was counting the money on the bed, and she couldn't even count that. He had to
Mm,
show her how to count it. How to That's 1,000.
that's one thing the first thing you learn how to do is count. Shit.
He was
I
like,
tell the world, I'll be like, even the dumbest motherfuckers know how to count some money.
"Yeah, she can get her ass whooped too, boss lady. Yeah, that's 18. You open up the door."
But listen, can y'all answer this question for me? How in the world is she getting away with them kids not being in school? Because back in the day, I don't know how it worked now, but back in the day, if your kid went in school, you going to jail.
But
Because
see, they
if they on computer school, then they can, not go to school, but yet at the end they gotta be participating somehow. So they probably do the bare minimum online in order to keep the state.
Off of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay.
but if they sign up in a different city, they don't know that they in another city, not in school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So they sign up in a different city.
damn.
You know what? I asked that
Cutting
question.
it close, ain't you?
I asked that question 2 days ago to somebody when they said they don't be sending their kid to school. I was like, the state gonna get them. She was like, yeah, they signed them up all the way in Arizona, and they live here in Georgia,
Oh,
and the kids don't even go to school just so they can keep their
Yep.
food.
Katina is called truancy court.
mm-mm.
You hear me? She said that's how they keep their food stamps because they say they in school and online school in another
And
state.
boss lady, that's how it is. That's how it is here in St. Louis. If you withdraw your kid from school,
Oh,
they don't truancy don't get on to them because they're not registered.
Yeah. They're not registered in that state.
Mm, okay. It's called truancy. Okay.
If
Mm.
they had your and right, cause shit, okay, think it's a game. They don't play that shit here in St. Louis. They need them kids and them discs, baby. That's how they get their money.
Right,
Okay, the
TT.
state testing is a requirement. Okay, got you, TT. Whew, whew. Oh boy.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got another laugh, and I don't mean to make a laugh and keep this going, okay? But damn, that's your government job that you had big time was to stand out there and let the kids come across the street. That was the big
It's
I ain't laughing because it's a job. I don't give a
a
fuck if you
job,
picking up.
yeah.
I don't care if you pick up horse shit.
If
but
you pick it,
they
dog
made
shit
it
up off the ground, it's a job.
But hold on, they made it seem like she works for the government. Damn, I didn't know the government that. Damn.
The
A-
only part that I laugh about is the fact that they say, "Oh, Michelle work in a factory or she cleaning people's houses." This
okay.
bitch standing
Oh,
outside holding a damn stop sign.
look, hold on. She owns her own cleaning company. Let's say that. Okay,
Yep.
she's not in the rain. She's not in the cold weather.
Whew.
She's not in the heat with no
Oh,
air
man.
in Vegas. She is in a house in her own
Or a
business
building.
or a building. Exactly.
Oh
Okay.
man.
And she makes her own hours,
Thank
Yes.
and
you.
she, yeah, like makes
But
a
it's a
difference.
and that's it. It's about the damn double standard. Stop with the fucking double standard.
Lady Zilla.
I don't
Huh?
care if you
I
get
thought
up
she
out of
was
bed every
pregnant.
morning at 6 a.m. and
Zilla.
go
Oh
collect
hell
bottles.
no.
It's a job. I don't give a frick what you do. Just don't be sitting on the internet dissing people.
Hey Zilla
Oh,
said, I thought you was pregnant when you said your stomach was hurting. And like I said, oh Lord, we having another baby, CJ.
hold on. She over there embarrassed now that everybody know her government job is to stand out there with a stop sign.
That's why couldn't she made that last little post
It's like
talking about some. I'm putting it in a rifle hand. Who is the rifle hands? Only thing he said was that y'all was broken homeless.
Well,
Mhm.
she's not homeless because they live with her in that two-bedroom.
Fact.
Okay, and he keeps saying it. So y'all ain't got no place. Y'all can stop taking pictures in the corner of her room too.
I was like that before. Like I said, when I got custody of my brothers and sisters, I had to turn my living room into a bedroom for my brother.
You
And
gotta do what you gotta
y'all,
Right,
do.
I don't know if
right.
y'all architecture is like ours, but we have these sunrooms also. Where we used to have these sunrooms. I turned my sunroom into a room for my little sister and my living room into
It
a
was
room for my little brother.
it
Mm-hmm.
But
was
yeah,
your house. It
yeah.
was your apartment. It wasn't y'all. You didn't take them kids, your kids, and everybody else's kids and go jump into somebody else's house. There's a
And
difference.
had them sleeping on the floor and all types of shit.
You had
Who knows? We might have to do that again with Trump in there because we all you
You
know
heard
that's
what I said.
true.
Only difference is I got enough room for my whole family right now. But
Okay.
yeah, at the same
Okay.
time, and trust me, none of them motherfuckers will have to sleep on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
amen. Look, and y'all do all that talking shit. I got two homes now. So which one? My
Mm.
family over there or over here? But y'all
Okay.
look, hold on. They said this is another thing that I got a message sent to. Y'all remember the little boy, my best friend's little boy that was over my house the other day? They said I had him scripted to say that. Nigga, he said it out the blue. I was over here talking to y'all.
They find anything. They
Talking
find
about I told
anything.
him to say it was a mini mansion. I'm like, shit, that nigga said that on his own. I'm over here talking to y'all, laughing and talking, and he said it. Exactly. They over
Girl,
there.
yes, they are homeless. If you have no roof over your head where the lease or the deed is in your name, bitch, you're homeless.
Right. Wait. They don't lie like we do. Wait.
I was crossing guard for the city of Cincinnati. You get paid monthly, and my check will be 1,800. Oh wow! Well, maybe I need to go get a crossing guard.
1,800 is just enough to pay
Look,
her rent.
I'm just money hungry like that.
See, look, Michelle, you like shit. I can go. Look, hold on, because you know, crossing guards, you can go do that in the morning. You can leave, go clean
Okay,
houses, come back at lunchtime. I mean, at night at
I ain't mad
time for
at
them
her.
to go home and
Shoot.
let them go home, and then leave and go do
Right, right.
the other job. Nigga,
Okay, because I'm active. I'm an active woman. Okay, and I love to work. Until God sit me
When
down and
she
say,
was when they was living, you could tell that the heart that her having to be out there in the Las Vegas
That
heat,
hot ass heat, Jesus
she
Christ.
is really showing on her face. Because
I
Tanya,
Okay,
I ain't gonna Tanya to me, Tanya was an attractive lady when they was, living with CJ and having the pampered life or whatever. But now that she out here, it look like all of that then caught up on her. Look at her face; it's all swollen and just
oh,
not
CJ, where'd you get that picture
2018
at?
Tanya.
Look, y'all
woo.
hear me? CJ, where you get that picture at? Because I need to go look at that website, wherever that is. I'm gonna have to zoom in to see where you got that from. Or better yet, I'm gonna ask somebody to tell me where they came from.
stress would do that to anyone, Lisa.
Shit.
Ooh,
At least at $1,800, you can buy a new wig. You don't have to
I
have
know
it.
that's right.
okay.
A
Oh,
well needed journey.
I ain't gonna brag
Cause a
about it.
bitch like me, I'm struggling, and I don't gotta work a day in my motherfucking life, but yet I'm struggling.
Uh huh.
Yeah, Charlia.
Shit.
EPS and child custody's eyes, they're not homeless. And in the food stamp eyes, they are. Because when you tell them you live with somebody else, they say, oh, you got to check that box of being homeless.
Mm-mm.
Check it.
I couldn't imagine building my child a structure where we gotta sleep on my grandmother's floor.
Oh my God, backs is hurting. That's why they can
And
skate.
thinking that that's why come they can't go to school and be focused and be, into their education. They probably going to school all miserable, wake up on a hard ass floor, probably don't even got hot water, gotta do, go to school miserable and shit.
Twin. What it is they can't go to school the way they look no more because they used to be the best dressed kids. Now they look worse than the trailer park kids, and the trailer park kids get to tease them now.
And that's sad.
Because
You
they
know,
used to tease them about having this, having that, this. Now the ones that they teased is doing better than them. The ones that the Mexicans with 15 people that live in the house together, they still doing better than them.
okay. Wait a minute. I've got this.
Damn.
Somebody sent me this. I guess CJ had, yeah, CJ posted two women kissing, right? And then all of
Hmm.
a sudden another person just come and get in on the kisses or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there.
But did you see the one where he said she was always mad because he always did her friends? And
Well,
her friend was bent over, and CJ went and rubbed his hand between her legs and got behind her.
mm, what?
Y'all didn't see that video?
No.
I saw it.
They was there. She was right there. He said, and her body looking like a boy, but her girl over here looking. Ooh,
What?
yeah. CJ, she better leave that man alone. He got all them videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I said, it's a double standard when it comes to them. They throw bullshit out. Every time you look up, it's always some bullshit. But then when you look deeper, it's all the shit that they be doing, all the lies that they be telling. It's a lot of shit that's double standard. Like I said, get it together. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Okay, Lisa. Right. Uh-huh. You can't keep up with the same lie. That's right, Darlene. Mm-hmm.
And no one is, I'm not expecting them to live the same lifestyle that CJ did provide for them. I'm expecting them to At least,
I am.
go show some oomph.
Hold on now, twin. Hold on now, twin. I'm gonna tell you like this: if a man gave my kids a lifestyle and we moved on, my whole life mission is to make sure they stay like it because I'm gonna
Right,
be there
right.
to get what they need,
If
get it.
not better. If not
My
better.
mission
But
is
in the
we not
reality,
miss a
her
beat.
income will never match CJ's income. Yet
What
what I'm saying is that, I will make it where so that it wouldn't be so noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be so obvious.
Hey, Miss
Like
Monica.
them kids look like they've been drugged. They look as though if they've been drugged through the mud. They look as though if they can't the Nikes,
why is
the
she?
Gucci, the
Why don't the kids know they daddy if the first baby daddy like her body? So she need to go and introduce her kids to they daddy, so they won't be no
and
happy.
whether the first baby daddy liked her body or not, she obviously didn't like her own body for the simple fact that she got it alternated.
That's right.
The
And
first
can't no
baby
mo-
daddy,
and
first
can't say
baby
that, that
daddy liked
CJ
her
made up
body
for it, because
because
can't no man make you do shit.
look, hold on. The first baby daddy liked her body because what? They were
Back
both
then they
kids.
didn't have
They were
BBL.
both kids. They were 14, 15 years old doing the do and having kids.
And back then they didn't have BBLs.
He thought doing rabbit what is it? Rabbit punches was all that was going on right then. He was getting hit. He was getting his weaker whacked.
Right.
And that's all. He didn't even need to look at the body. He was getting free knock knock knock. Goose goose goose. Okay? So as a kid, and if you really want to know, come on now. Let's drop a little tea because I the first baby daddy, the grandmother, dropped some tea because not her mama, but
You heard me, well needed journey. You heard me?
his mama dropped some tea and said she lived. The mama kept putting her out, and she was coming over there to stay. And the daddy kept asking, "Why you letting her stay over here?" He must not have liked that body, and he was telling her, "Why you letting her stay over here?"
I think that's why come CJ made the statement that when they first left, Charlene ain't broke, she got money. Because he knew she had the kids' money. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? He
some
knew that.
kids money, because from the looks of things, when she got that house, that house that she had,
He had to co-sign for that. He already said that.
away with that.
He co-signed for that house.
Yeah.
She couldn't get no. She couldn't get nothing. She didn't have
Well, she
nothing.
had good credit. He had got her
No,
credit.
she didn't have
No,
no good credit. She had an eviction on her credit and everything.
No, no, no. Back in the day, he had straightened out his credit, and hers had got straightened out too. That's
no.
how she was able to get that car.
He
He
no.
said himself that she had an eviction on her credit. She
Damn.
didn't have no, he said it hurt himself. She didn't have no
Oh,
credit to get nothing.
From the
he,
last house.
he had to co-sign for her to get that house.
Well, wait a minute. So once he co-signed for her to get that last house she had, then did she get evicted from that house?
Yep. After
Yeah.
after a year, it goes off of him because she stayed that year,
Okay.
and then it was for her to re-sign. Now she's having two other kids. How
What,
she?
I see having two other kids. What you mean?
what are you talking about?
Because he bought it. He bought them kids. Fuck you
No,
mean?
he talking about the
There's your obvious answer. CJ
no,
paid for the kids.
he's not talking about them. He talking about having Leon and Nation. He talking about the other baby daddy. How did she have two more kids after that? Okay, how did she have two more kids like that? He was, if you got free punani in your mama's house, you gonna keep hitting it. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Wow.
Ain't no. I gotta go. Hold on, y'all. Money talks.
Oh, gotcha. Miss Monica says she put that house in her mom's name, and he paid for her to move in there.
Yeah, that might be true.
Okay.
Because I think she said that too herself.
Hey, Jeanette.
Right, boss lady from the motherfucking freezer.
It was his money and his sperm. Okay, she was just the
Incubator.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
The insides was all grew out from humping like a rabbit and having 3 kids at
Mm.
such an
Mm.
early age.
And then getting the tubes tied, then getting them untied. That got to be a lot on the body right there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that house was in her mouth. She said that. She said that herself.
Mm. Mm. Let me see. Pay for the house, and she talk about him bad and can't keep up the bills.
And
Mm.
offered, and he offered to furnish the whole house. And her dumb ass, no, I don't want anything from you, CJ. I would have been like, come on, furnish this motherfucker.
I
I
believe she
still
was
don't
giving
want shit to
the
do
money
with
to
your
Rico.
ass.
You think she was giving the money to Rico?
I believe she was.
Mm.
You see, she stood up here and fucking was funding his videos, that worthless ass videos that you don't even see no more.
Anybody ever asked Tanya why she never posts Van kids only royalties?
Because
Mm.
Van baby mama didn't want shit to do with him.
Then she turned around and got evicted from that house because of her evil ways. The smartest thing the mom did was keep that apartment. Yeah. Ooh, Rico got them. Mm.
Rico don't got shit. If he had them, they wouldn't be looking the way that they looking and acting the way that they be acting and all the rest of that type of shit. Rico was a fucking pimp that pimped they mama.
Mm.
And I've been saying that from get go, from
Yeah,
Rico.
multiple baby mamas. What?
And she don't fuck and they don't fuck with him. And I want now that's the question that should be asked. Why don't none of his baby mamas fuck with him?
Boss lady. Boss lady going crazy in the chat. Then he tried to give her the
Yeah, the Escalade that was paid off before he sold the cars. He tried to get them the cars that he bought supposedly for their birthdays, and he tried to give Royalty the car, the Escalade. Her dumb ass cried. Bitch, I would have took that girl, please. I would have took that shit and still not pay, and I still wouldn't have paid no attention to his ass.
Got the last coins now. He playing house with Iceland right as we speak.
Fact.
Woo!
Yeah, that shit was nasty,
But really,
dirty.
man, I was just thinking about that, boss lady. And when he showed inside that truck, that Escalade, it was like, I'm like, what the hell? I know you got kids, but come on now. Come
That's
on.
them showing that's them showing a wave of unappreciation,
Well, if the
anything
house
of
was nasty
anything.
inside, you know the car gonna be nasty. They wouldn't keep the house up. They damn sure ain't gonna
Right. That was how they showed that they didn't appreciate shit. They didn't appreciate nothing that he did for them. It's like they mother, no appreciation for shit. Nothing was never good enough for them.
she should have took it and got money for it. She can't, she don't think.
Right. I would have sold that shit so quick.
You
I
know,
would have kept my little I would have kept my little Hellcat and I would have sold that motherfucker.
instead she was trying to get money for the doggone so cool chair or something she was trying to do, auction it off or whatever. Remember with the so cool chair? What happened to the video CJ posted about the different homes? The
I
dirt.
heard that they lost all that shit in the storage. But she got money, but you can't afford to keep up with your storage fees,
Heard that too.
which is a drop in a hat.
I heard that too about the storage. Lost everything. Allegedly. Yeah. Must have been because them kids ain't got them clothes no more. he making money, and I just keep the
Hey,
house clean.
I gotta say this to y'all. Now, y'all know how much she loved them motherfucking Louis Vuitton
Oh, them shoes.
butterfly shoes, every color. Y'all ain't seen them motherfuckers never again, have y'all?
Mm-mm.
Lost all that shit in storage. Somebody got a big ass storage.
Woo wee.
That's all. That's what I was saying, boss lady. Oh, you say all I got to do is keep the house clean and take care of the kids. You damn right. This motherfucker gonna be so spotless you can
Baby,
eat
you
off of
can eat
it.
off
Bitch,
the
you can see my
bathroom
reflection through the flow.
floor. Okay. You can eat off the floor when I got done. Baby, you bringing in the money and I ain't got to pay a dime for nothing? Shit, just sit around, look pretty, and keep the house clean, keep the kids in school.
Hey, hey, y'all. I wish I could have been a motherfucker. You know how a motherfucker try to clown CJ about his jewelry and doing all this. I wish I could have been a motherfucker to buy that storage unit because I'd have been a bitch. I'd have been a real motherfucking bitch. I'd have been on that motherfucker giving them away on Etsy. Here, you can have these motherfuckers for 15 cents. Y'all can have that shit.
Yep. Yep. James V. She sure got a gambling habit. I ain't gonna do the whole drug thing, but yeah, I think so too. Fuck it. I think so too.
You in the room too?
I didn't know she was a gambler.
Just like CJ, him and Royalty was business partners. Business. You get paid she for the you get paid she for the come on now, you sounding like you oh you go
Hooked
back to
on
school.
Sonic.
Go back to school. Don't come over here unless you can show your high school diploma.
At least a middle school one.
Shit. I accept the elementary. Going to the sixth grade.
They shop at the flea market.
Shit, I ain't seen. Kamari ate with that. Kamari said, "What the hell y'all got on?"
Yeah, and they don't even look flea market worthy. They look like they got them from a swap meet or
The
something, a
thrift store,
damn
nigga.
thrift store or
Thrift
some shit
store.
like that.
Thrift store and Uncle Gary's closet. Telling you, they over there robbing Uncle Gary for his big pants. Yeah.
Oh
You see,
Lord.
somebody handed down some jeans to Jalea one time. She had the loop over
Oh, I remember.
the buttons of her pants, trying to make them smaller. I said, "Damn, that's a hack. I never even knew that hack. You hacking your clothes to make them fit." Yeah. Well, I don't buy too big clothes, so I don't know nothing about no hacking. So when I saw her hacking, I had to look at it like, damn, hold on. Hacking jeans so that they fit. So she must have had on a pair of Lola's jeans and had to fix them up.
That's what I said, lazy girl. It got to be some thrift store type shit or some hand me downs because those don't even look like they was flea market worthy.
Long time. Hey, boss lady, the flea market. My friend just said
I don't know if they
she
have any here in Michigan.
flea market with some incense. She said they sell the best incense. She just told me that 2 days ago.
Yeah, Cameron.
Everyone said
Hey, critical thinker.
critical thinker. Yes, she did eat Cam.
And she wearing all the clothes that she had 8, 9 years ago.
Wow.
Somebody killed me. They said,
Damn.
she look like the same dress that she used to wear when they was in so cool.
Girl, let me tell you, how does a mother take mostly all the little clothes and stuff for yourself, but when your kids, when y'all went to Texas, they only had duffel bags and you lost all their clothes.
Right.
God.
You
You lost
still got
all
your purses and all the rest of that shit, but your kids don't got nothing. They
Mm.
wearing penny downs. Their shoes look ran over. Look like they ain't had a burning pair of shoes in years and
you
ages.
saw how happy Leon was to get two pairs of shoes. Two pairs of shoes, mom? For real? Oh yeah.
Wow.
And then we get something to eat too. And here in the
That's
back,
sad.
we get to eat. This is the best day ever.
That's sad.
And
Nigga
that's
with a
not us
face.
talking about them. That's us stating the fact of the shit that they said they spelled.
From riches to
Nigga
rags. She
with
said
a
from riches
baby
to rags.
face. This is the best day of his life because he got two pairs of shoes and something to eat. You know something wrong. I felt like I felt like that I wanted to go over there and take him to the thrift store myself and say, everything, get it.
Yeah.
It's more
Take them to
shopping.
the thrift store. Be like, where them bags at?
Hey, give it to him.
I seen that, Cameron.
Cam, Cam, I swear to God, you ain't right. Hey, she ready to fly
You
back.
sitting up here talking about some my kids made your channel, but my kids ain't the one that seemed like they even got any type of benefits from the channel.
That's kept right there because if they made his channel, then why they channel's not booming?
Girl, cause they don't know what to do cause he made the channel.
That's right.
Let me tell you, they over there, oh girl, you got a 12-year-old girl walking the streets of Las Vegas by herself in the dead of heat to walk and ride a skateboard and then going to Target and then coming down that street and then sitting up underneath trees and shit. Do y'all really want your child to get snatched? Why
Okay.
are you allowing your child to walk around the streets of Las Vegas like that alone? That is scary. Every time I watch that little girl's video, I cringe because I said somebody gonna grab her, somebody gonna grab her. So please God,
Wait.
don't let nobody grab
While
this
they
baby.
was trying to diss CJ, they showed why can we say that they didn't make their channel. They showed it for the simple fact that CJ produced, directed, and remember when they was like, he made us act, he made us laugh. Yeah, that was him doing his job. He produced child, he directed child, and he brought up the fucking content.
That's
And
right.
he filmed the
Right, boss
content.
lady. Right. And every time I see it, and if y'all watch her video, she's out there with the twins. Y'all all alone. Y'all little kids. Who allows a little kid to take two other little kids? Somebody could
Yeah.
snatch and run away because
That's
you know how Daya gets. When she get mad at something, she snatches and goes.
yeah.
So you're actually letting a little kid take two other little kids to a park. You cannot tell me if a grown man walked up to you and two little kids, walked up to a little kid and two little kids and pushed her down and grabbed one and took off running, what could she do?
Nothing. But
She
holler.
couldn't do nothing.
Right,
Yes,
James, but you
that
say you had a
kid.
weird white man sponsoring them damn kids. But yet
That's why
talking
you
about
don't
that
let
your baby
kids
was fucking
watch
molested.
kids. Why? Come on now. Why do you let kids watch kids when somebody could? It's crazy. You don't do that.
Why CJ still posting the other kids? I post them motherfuckers too. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hey, Rosemary, say this. I'm a rich old motherfucker,
Did I put that in your account? Yeah, phone transfer.
and I can talk and say what I want to say.
Bitch, I ain't old. I'm only 46. Get it right.
Me too. I'm 47.
Yeah.
So let's keep it a buck.
I put that in your account for the rent.
Only people that can talk this shit is the ones that know that you ain't supposed to do this dumb shit. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let my grandson take.
Who is this? Rosemary. Rosemary. What the hell? Y'all so traumatizing.
Somewhere out in the street.
ladies.
We
Hey, Rose.
dramatizing.
Hey,
They
Rosemary.
the ones motherfucking dramatizing.
What do you
Fuck
call
you
them
mean?
over there, Rosemary?
But Rosemary, say this when you call us old. We some rich old bitches. Rich old.
Yeah, I love drama. Damn. Okay.
Don't shit look old about me.
Me neither.
Hold on, y'all. Rosemary, if you go back and watch Michelle's live, I have a young stalker. So I must not look so young, baby.
Yeah.
A young stalker.
Okay, lazy girl. Say that shit again and then capitalize it.
What you say, lazy girl? Old ass ladies that went to school and graduated and got money. Amen. Say that, my sister. Say it again.
I know that's right, Cam.
And we know our daddies.
Woo.
My parents were married and still. What about yours? Let me go in this walk-in closet and sit here and marinate. I didn't get me a chair like you now, twin. I didn't put me a chair in there. I'm gonna put a TV in there.
Hey, Daddy Hub.
That's what
Twin,
I did. I'm twin.
we
I got a TV in my closet too.
Nobody. We want all the MF
let's
smoke.
have a podcast. The closet
Fast as hell.
hour.
Born a dime and gonna die a dime. Okay,
Right?
Texas.
Look, hold on. You're gonna have me singing. Where they daddy at? Where they daddy at? Now, Kamara, you done started something. I swear to God. I'm gonna go out
Thank
now
you, Daddy Hub.
and get me a shirt to say where they daddy at.
Mm, I'm a little behind.
Where she go? Why you get quiet?
Because when they get confronted with the truth, they scatter. You know how like when you turn the lights on and you got a gang of roaches, and when you
And
turn the light on, they scatter.
They better go over there and get that raid from her house.
mm,
I'm ready to go to Costco.
sugar.
I think I need to go spend some money at Costco's today.
Okay, lazy girl.
Miss G, let's say it again. I don't know nothing else but that.
Okay.
And if y'all watch Boss Lady's videos, she go over her mama and daddy's house too. They
Say especially thick tongue. Who was thick tongue?
who said what?
she said. She
Thick
said.
tongue.
I be chewing them up.
Hold on.
Thick tongue.
Let me say this because he asked me a question. So Evo, where are your kids' daddy at? Can I say this with a straight face?
Oh.
He left me millions and he's dead. So he's in a mausoleum. If you don't know what a mausoleum is, that means he's in a wall. Okay? Let's rest in peace to my husband, not my kid's daddy, their father. Okay? We don't do baby daddies around here. My kids have a father. Okay? And I'm a mother. Okay? So get that shit correct. And let's say this. Thank you to my husband for buying this second home we have. Now where's your daddy at? What's your daddy do for your kids? Exactly, Miss G. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I gotta teach them mausoleum so y'all can say it off your tongue. Well, y'all just buried somebody. Y'all didn't bury him in a mausoleum. I did. We do things around here like that. And I have let me tell you like this. I have my spot mausoleum.
The sperm bank. What you talking
Oh, no, he's in heaven. He took care of them. He made sure that they had enough money to buy homes of their own. Me had buy mine. He was a good provider. See, you got to choose wisely.
But see, the difference is that your kid's dad is not here because of death. Their kids' daddy, her
about?
kids' daddy is out here living, kicking,
Living.
screaming,
Yeah.
jumping, and doing all types of shit, and still ain't nowhere to fuck around.
And it ain't by his choice. It's by
No,
their
because
choice.
he says it all the time. He want to know where they at. He done went over there to that park and seen them. They just done ran from him because
That's crazy.
if y'all see him, run.
Mm-mm. Who timing somebody out?
Yeah, don't time nobody
Don't
out.
time nobody out.
We're not timing nobody out. We like to
Cameron
tell.
said we want all the smoke.
Yeah,
Oh.
And they ain't even bringing the smoke. These are fumes.
Yeah, he do want to be with his children. Last I heard.
yeah, I want to go to Costco's. I got some.
You told me that last night.
Yeah, I want to go to Costco so bad. I want some.
That ain't true this time. Okay, lazy girl.
I didn't.
Come on now, where your daddy at?
Right, where your daddy at?
Yep, Jamesy.
Yeah, they fatherless. Hashtag no daddy.
They still windmilling for her.
Yeah, y'all, we gonna fight the comp. We ain't caring about them.
It's like y'all don't got no goddamn common sense at all. Like
Lazy
why
girl.
in the hell? Why? Just why do y'all come over here with this bullshit or nonsense? Projectile imaging again. I say projectile imaging, and then want to be offended because we voice our fucking opinion. Why?
Because they can voice theirs, so what's the problem? Oh,
My,
they don't only one can
Truth.
voice their opinions.
my daddy's in heaven too, Lisa. He's in a mausoleum also.
My daddy in heaven,
Well, my
chilling,
daddy's still here.
probably
And
up
he
there
texts me
gambling with
almost
the
every
angels
day.
and
I
shit.
see, but you know your daddy, Michelle.
Yeah. And
So,
he know me.
you said that he know me.
He know me. Shoot, my daddy be texting me all the time. Just checking on you. Haven't heard from you. I'm sorry, Dad. I be so busy.
See, hold on. Not everybody can say that they daddy texts them.
Yeah. If he ain't texting, he calling. And every birthday, every holiday, shoot, he don't miss a beat.
But I thought they said that them was fake bullets. I thought they
Right.
said that CJ shot himself. So
Oh yeah.
your daddy, the man who shot CJ. But didn't they say that it
Uh,
was fake? It was
hold on,
rigged.
hold on,
He
y'all.
shot
Hold on.
himself with BB guns.
I got one. I got
Tell
one
your
for
daddy
you.
he should have did a better job.
Look, hold on. I got one better for him. Also, you just mad because your daddy's being fucked in the ass right now. He's somebody's
Right.
bitch. He ain't no daddy no more. He a bitch now. He's somebody's bitch. He's sucking dick now. He a bitch. Oh, now you can't call him your daddy. You gotta call him your she mama. She mama. Now, don't come for me because I got a zinger to come back for you every time.
I'm talking about my daddy, the one that shot CJ shit. I thought the other side said that he didn't get shot for real. Those was BB guns that he got shot.
Mhm.
And he shot himself. Ain't that some mess? I'm like, what? Who's gonna shoot they self?
Hey, Kate, boss lady, y'all know I ain't shit. I ain't shit. His daddy over there picking his teeth right now from sucking dick all night in cell block.
Getting the pubic hairs from between his
Right, getting the pubic hairs out his teeth. He been in cell block 1 all night long, handing it down.
stupid ass. Couldn't even do the job that he was sent to do right. Fuck on. You shouldn't even be proud to admit that was your daddy.
Look, hold on. Your daddy was the one that dropped the key.
Good luck.
That was
Dumb
your
man
daddy.
running around.
Your
How the
daddy was
fuck?
the one that left his phone in the backyard.
Right. Fucked up.
That's how they found him. Cause
Probably
your daddy
was.
was
You
good.
can tell he probably was the one that left the phone in the backyard.
Well,
Cause if you his child, it damn sure showed that y'all share the same DNA.
Right, nigga. Cause you can't spell or nothing. You over here fucking up. So and he fucked up by dropping that phone outside.
Mm.
Nigga, he got everybody bugged.
World's dumbest criminals.
The world's dumbest he
Your
got
daddy got all them caught up.
right. Now he's in a cell and he's a bitch to everybody.
Mm.
Damn. That's a shame right there.
Okay,
Your
Cameron.
daddy is the cell block bitch.
Mm.
Being passed around like he a motherfucking $2 whore.
What our boys
Tune
say?
up the ass for a pack of
Better
ramen
not go
noodles.
to cell block 1. You better not go to cell block 1.
Damn, that nigga right there is being passed around like he a motherfucking.
Well, Nita Johnny, that's what I said. You could tell all them motherfuckers on the slow bus for real. They all acting. Everybody still acting like he got 2 girlfriends getting money in jail. Yeah, he got two girl. He
He
got
got
2 girlfriends in jail. I believe.
wait,
Now that I believe. Come on now, I believe that.
no, hold on, look. He talking about he got 2 girlfriends getting him money. Oh, he talking about them 2 motherfucking faggots that got kicked out of jail last week. They released him last week, so now his bitch ass is sitting there collecting income from 2 faggots. Excuse me.
Tooting up ass. Tooting up ass for ramen noodle soup and a summer sausage. I can just see it now.
She
Trying to make a motherfucking friend.
hold on, y'all. You see what she said? She said she think Carnation is the only real dad Jamie has. The others need a DNA test.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
Okay, boss lady.
The fact you bragging about this is giving.
That nigga's daddy right there made him some thongs up in that motherfucker. He done cut motherfucking t-shirts and tied that shit up in his ass. Down each cell.
Your daddy getting pimped out in the shower.
Your daddy, but you don't know the reason why you got them new shoes for school last year? Because your daddy sucked enough dick to get you a pair of Shaq.
Oh my God.
Your daddy holding somebody dick in the lunch line for trade.
Imagine 2 kids next door is what the youngest is. That's
Nigga,
crazy
don't ever
right
come
there.
to somebody that can talk shit with you because nigga, in our era, this is our talk right here. We gonna keep talking.
Your daddy getting passed around for meds. You know how people in jail be trading shit for meds. Your daddy getting passed.
Oh, Margaret.
Hold on. Your daddy was lost in a crap game last night in
What?
the cell.
She looked like Funny Mike. Oh my God.
Your daddy tooting up ass for a couple of extra aspirin. That's all they give you in jail.
Shit, your daddy was sucking enough dick so he could get a radio so he could listen to music.
Damn.
What's that aspirin? aspirin and psych meds. That's what they pass around in jail. That's what your daddy getting passed around for.
Ooh,
Your
wee.
daddy getting passed around for
They take
It's fucked up. Shit, your daddy is really getting fucked in the ass because the pictures that he used to draw ain't selling no more.
uh.
We don't got to worry about him dropping the soap because he can't afford it.
He bend over for soap now.
And I think they give you soap like twice a week, twice a month in jail, and they give you these thin ass little bars. Your
That
daddy
shit
got 2 women
crazy.
pregnant in jail. Oh Lord Jesus. See, that's
Yeah,
why come Trump wants to turn over that whole he, me, she, I thing.
Mm-hmm.
and
Cause
let me tell you,
they do got women in jail
hold
and
on.
men in jail talking about some that they niggas. So of course he got 2 women pregnant in jail. They all flock together.
He
Just
finna get his child.
because the niggas is fat don't mean they pregnant, bruh. Because the 2 gay niggas is fat don't mean they pregnant, okay?
Ooh.
They walking around the cell talking about my back. Can I get a donut?
My neck, my
It's the
back,
donut.
my crack.
Your daddy is the donut, okay? When he bend over, that donut hole is right there for him. You better go on somewhere. 2 people pregnant, nigga. Them gay is not pregnant, baby. And your auntie is really your uncle.
Oh,
And he
wait.
better get a damn paternity test when they have these damn babies too. That could be any nigga, any 10,900 niggas is up in that jail.
No,
You better get pregnant in the butt.
they sell them real life babies in jail. Them little dolls,
Mm-hmm.
baby. Just because your daddy's cellmate bought one of those dolls, they in there playing house. It ain't your brother.
Oh my God.
It is not your brother. That's a plastic doll, baby.
Whew. Yeah, boy.
I'm just saying. Let me put my clothes on because I'm going to motherfucking Costco,
Hey, I'm just saying.
and I keep sitting here with y'all laughing.
Me too.
I want to go to Costco so bad. Hey,
Hey, boss lady Mel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here, but damn sure we'll be back tonight for show at 11 my time. Uh, so this was good. I stayed on here a little longer than I expected.
Come on now. Daddy
I 20 more
Chronicles
minutes.
will continue later on tonight.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Boss lady Mel. I mean, boss lady. You telling the truth, boss lady? You going live? Yeah, I can continue this over there if she goes live. I see 81 people in the chat. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all made my day. Thank you for
Hit the
all the
like button on our way out.
Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button. Let's just keep it. Ooh, damn.
Come on now. You can become a member and we will mentor you the correct way. Okay?
Teach you how to read. We will give you sight words so that you can learn to read at a fast pace.
Yo, you going
Yeah,
live
because right now you're being led astray, baby.
later?
Cam, Cam, I'm gonna call you. Cause while I'm riding to Costco's, we
And
gotta have
Rosemary's baby, stay your ass in them bushes.
hold on before we leave, I need Cam to answer this question. Cam, how many times have I called you and I've been riding past people's houses? How many times have I done that over the last 2 months? Have I done that, Cam? Answer that. Because Cam's the only one to be on the phone when I do things like this because that's my rider.
I remember that lazy girl.
I gotta have my rider on the phone with me so we can laugh so I can show her things. Cam, hurry up.
We got people outside. We got people outside. Ting, ting. Okay.
Can you look? I know she's sitting here typing. Type it, Cam. Go right now. We know where everyone right? They keep playing with us, don't they, Cam?
Ooh-wee.
They keep playing with us. Me and Cam know.
Okay.
We say this: if you don't live in a gated community, you do expect people to ride through. You do expect people to ride through.
I wouldn't even waste my gas.
Oh no, because to make it so bad, it's close to where one of my best friends live at. So I'm always over there. So this is my city. I ride through this whole motherfucker.
Mhm.
They're going
Tell me,
to up around and find out.
Mm-mm.
don't ride past my house. Boss lady, I'm coming to knock on the door. What you doing, homie?
Homie.
What you doing? I'm coming to the shop. I'm gonna make a tour. What is it? A tour of the US. I'm gonna stop off in everybody's city. I'm gonna go visit Twin. I'm going to Michelle's. I'm going to TT's. I'm going to yours. I'm going to everybody's house.
Come to my city, you won't want to leave.
You know I like crossing over that bridge. Cross that bridge to. I know. She gonna fuck around and find out. B Dubs, oh, you know I'm coming, B Dubs. I'm coming, Brooklyn. But all right, y'all. Michelle got to go, and I got to get to Costco's.
I know
Okay.
that's right. Pick me up some organic orange juice.
And you know what? I need that. I'm glad I got to put that on my list. But
So yeah, please y'all come back tonight at 11. I promise I'll be back at 11 tonight. So
All right, y'all. Peace.
all right. Love y'all. Until then, stay safe, be careful, and we out of here. Love y'all.
Cam, I'm gonna call you in a minute.